Good afternoon. Welcome to my replay viewers. This is John Kurizawa here on Periscope. It is day number 49 of the 75-day challenge. Swipe up on your Android, left or right on your iOS. And please share this with your followers. I would greatly appreciate that. Let me get the headphones out of here. Good afternoon, Tracy. How are you? Excited to be here with you this afternoon. Switching things up just a little bit here and going with an afternoon scope as opposed to the morning scope to see if we can get some other viewers in here. Just opening up my chatterbox real quick. Good afternoon. As it says in the title, the power of words, and this actually came from two different areas. Obviously, this is definitely a divinity here coming into play. We were talking about the power of words in church. That was the sermon this week as we're wrapping up a great sermon series at our church. But also, I got a great devotion from Tony Dungy, the former NFL coach. He's a commentator, panelist for NFL on TV. And this came from one of his books. Words can bring peace to a family, restore a soul, instruct and provide counsel, encourage the downtrodden, strengthen the weak, and lift those who have fallen. That's from Tony Dungy. And this last Sunday, we were talking in church, and the main focus of it was words, and it was used as an acronym. And the proposition that was given is every person can live a positive life by learning the artwork of word investments. Basically, what that means, I could go into all of this right now, but it's really talking about the words that you use. And Case Seymour, the pastor, who is actually our student ministries pastor, he talked about a word wall, and the words that, the top 4 or 5 words that you use in your life. Are they encouraging words? Are they positive words? Or are they words that are negative and pushing people down? And, some of the things we talked about is, the word versus the world, the opportunities of words or the obstacles of words. Some of the words that he used were anticipate, maturity, joy, responsibility, and truth. There could be many more. Responses of words or rejection, the directional use of words or directionless use, and the spirit and success or the society and success. And I would encourage you, I'm actually going to put this on my blog. I need to get caught up on it. It's springcreekonline.com is the website for our church, and it would be from this past Sunday. It was an absolutely fantastic sermon series. It's one I'm actually going to go back and watch. I'm actually going to burn the audio of it to a CD so I can share it with people. But really it comes down to knowing the words that you're using and using them for a positive effect. Whether it's in your marriage, with your children, at work, with other people you're dealing with. Are you using your words to inspire, to lift up, or are you using your words to be negative and knock people down? And really, as we start this month of December, and this actually wasn't the direction I was originally planning on going for December 1st, but I felt really called to do this one because, again, I was getting it in 2 different areas, and I absolutely had to jump on this one. We just come out of the season of Thanksgiving and giving thanks, and now this really is a season of giving. And are you giving positivity through your words? Are you giving encouragement and motivation and helping people move in a right direction? Or are you pulling them back? Are you taking them down? Are you knocking people down with what you're saying? It's one of those things. I actually was talking with a couple of people at the school that I do. 2 of my kids are at, do a lot of volunteering at. We've got a basketball tournament coming up this weekend, and I talked about an incident last year where I was one of those parents. I was a basketball parent that was very upset with the officiating of a game that we lost and the way my son was treated during the game. And, I'm a recognizable figure at the school. I'm not one that sits in the stands. I'm always on the sideline running the scoreboard, doing the scorebook or doing things with tournaments. And I knew I couldn't say anything. I couldn't say what I wanted to say because I was a representative of the school. Even though I'm not employed there, I'm just a parent, I'm a representative of the school. And I checked myself after the game, and I told the person that was working next to me, I need to walk out of this gym immediately and not talk to anybody Otherwise, I'm going to say something that I am going to regret. And I did vent. I did say some things I don't regret, but that weren't the most positive, but they were in private. It wasn't to the people that I originally wanted to say them to. I'm not always so good at that. I tend to, fly by the seat of my pants, let things just come out as they may and not think of the consequences or think of the repercussions until later. And then you have to do damage control. So it's better to stop for a moment, even just a split second, and think, before I say this, am I lifting this person up? Am I making the situation better? Or am I going to be making it worse by what I say? None of us are perfect. Absolutely not. We are going to make mistakes with our words. But if you stop and think about them long enough, the great analogy, it wasn't really an analogy, but Case Seymour, who spent many years playing soccer, in youth, high school, college, could have went pro, probably, had done a lot of coaching as well. He brought up something that my son immediately came up to me. He was during the first service. We have two services, and my son Noah came up to me. I go in for second service. He said, "You have got to hear his message," because he was talking about sports coaches and soccer coaches and swearing, and what he said to do was exactly what you did last year with my soccer coach. And Case's scenario of it was a little bit better handled than mine was, but talking about how youth coaches so many more are swearing on the sidelines and berating their players and knocking them down instead of encouraging them, and talking about, when you pull somebody off, all right, here's a couple of things you did right. Why did I pull you off the field? Why did I pull you off the court? And letting the players self-coach themselves. Does swearing at someone and using negative language and berating somebody make them want to play harder, work harder? Does it motivate them? 999 times, out of 1,000, the answer is going to be no. Think about it. If you're at work and your boss lays into you, just lights you up over a mistake, does that make you focus for the rest of the day? Does that make you want to go and do your job harder? Or are you going to sit there and, good grief, I can't believe I did that, he's just such a jerk. But if they bring it to you positively, like, hey, I know you're working on this account and, things have been going well with this, but, this was brought to my attention. Can you tell me what happened here and what you think went wrong and how we could fix it? Will you feel more motivated with the positive reinforcement and the constructive criticism as opposed to the berating? Now think about your children. This is something, I'm always very candid in these 75-day challenge scopes. And having 5 kids and having a busy schedule and running around a lot, the fuse of patience is very short a lot of times. And, I was going to say I don't have time. It's more I don't make time to take more time to solve problems. It's I want an immediate solution to it right now. So the best way to handle it, raise my voice, get stern, and a lot of times it doesn't help. It does more scaring than anything else. It's actually kind of funny. I've got my laptop open over here to the left of me, the right of you, the left of me, with my chatterbox, and I'm seeing like a 3-second delay on myself as I'm moving, so it's funny. Basically, long story short, this is almost the power of positivity. And I'm not saying that, if you think positively, if you live positively, your life is going to be great and you're going to be blessed with so many things. I'm not Joel Osteen, okay? There, I said it. But we can make an impact on others with positive and encouraging words. We can make, look at how much anger and hatred there is in the world right now. Social media brings it out the most. Everybody wants to attack somebody else on comments that they make. And it's difficult. We need to stop doing that. Change it little by little. You do it first yourself, and then everyone else will hopefully follow suit. So choose your words wisely. Use the power of words to make an impact today. All right. I know I've been promising for like 8 days here that I was going to update the blog. And to be perfectly honest, I have been so busy with this basketball tournament that I'm coordinating this weekend that my sole focus has been on that and really nothing else. The fact that I've been able to get these scopes in has been a miracle, literally. So, but I will, over the course of the next couple of days, be getting the blog updated. I am going to send the link for the sermon from this last Sunday from Case Seymour at Spring Creek Church in Pewaukee, Wisconsin. I'll have that up for you. I encourage you, the music is great if you want to skip past the music, though my son was playing percussion, so I encourage you to listen to the music. It would be great. But definitely the sermon series was absolutely fantastic. Here, bro, hey! Aloha! I'm getting ready to jump off of this one, man. Good to see you on here. See, I specifically did this one later for my 808 Ohana because I know when I do them at 8:30 in the morning, it's like 4:30 out there and everybody's still sleeping. So I'm actually getting ready to jump off of here, though, because I'm going to jump onto Jason Stolken's Periscope right now. I missed his earlier one. Who was I talking? I'm talking to my replay viewers. I'm talking to the people that are watching on the web, and I'm talking to the replay viewers. That's what I do. Because you know what? I always say, it doesn't matter if I've got 1 or 1,000,000 people in here. As long as I'm making a positive impact on one person, I have done my job. Okay? Now, go back to your hot tub. Go back to the beach or something, okay? All right. Hey, I got my first heart in like a week here. Awesome. Got to learn that trick. Which trick? The just making an impact on just one person? All right. Hey, for the replay viewers, follow Airbro808. He's a great Hawaiian brother out there. They're getting ready to do Scope Day on the 7th, which is next Monday. It's going to be a day long of scopes all around Hawaii. So please follow Airbro808. And he's got some great scopes talking about everything that's going on. Lots of great stuff going on out there in Hawaii. So please give him a follow, and there will be some more great Hawaiian people that you could follow through him. My name is John Kurosawa. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate everybody that hopefully will be watching the replay on this. Have a wonderful day. Hang loose. Oh, Corrine, you're gonna have to jump in on the replay on this because I am getting ready to leave. Okay, so check out the replay. See, all of a sudden, I'm getting people jumping in here. Well, you're going to have to watch the replay, okay? Have a great day. I'm off to watch Jason